Well, goddamn. This thing is like the same size as her. But let's go ahead and open this bitch up. Sheesh. Yo, something crazy too. September 9th, exactly a year ago, Lena bought her wheels for the MR2, and now exactly a year later, she is putting coilovers on too. So the Subaru is in its natural habitat up on jack stands in the other garage. We're having to use the OG garage, but let's go ahead and get some measurements and see how low we're actually gonna go with it. So the front's right around 23 and a half. The back is right at 23. We don't know how low we wanna go yet. We're just gonna kind of play it out and see, because she does scrape already just with these 15-inch wheels. We'll have to determine that, but luckily she doesn't scrape on anything important. So if we look under the car, you can see nothing really hangs down. The transmission and oil pan are way above the ground, so if anything, she'll scrape nothing important. She mainly scrapes her bumper and the exhaust tips, but that ain't too bad though if she's slammed. But without further ado, we're gonna slap these puppies onto this dog. So let's get started, dude.
Wood? Oh my god.
Why is there a fucking piece of wood on this? What the hell?
Golly, no wonder it was so bumpy.
Wooden suspension.
No wonder it was so bumpy on the front. I did it. It don't fit.
No wood on this one. So these things actually had pink KYBs on them, so at least this back one is with NRAX 851 rear. I don't know what that is, but they had KYBs at least, but these things are clapped out. So you want to make sure you get the same side to where the little tabs are on the same side, because they are directional for the coilover. And just like that, we got the rear coilover in. This brake line or bracket will not fit, so that's not super important. We can just zip tie that up. And then we had to take the strut mount off just to take this bar off. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna bottom out, so I put some wood under there. So let's see how she looks. Same height.
What the hell?
Damn.
What's your profanity?
Alright, so we just got finished. I did no adjusting of the coilovers at all, just literally slapped them on. We just drove around the block to let the spring settle enough so we can get an accurate description. So let's see how much lower we are without doing any adjustment. So 23 and a half, so it's the same up front. The rear was 23 before, and this one's 23 and a half as well, so we're actually slightly taller. They come stock size in the box, which I guess is nice if you're just trying to slap and go, but We're trying to go a little bit lower, so we're gonna jack it right back up, use the coilover keys, and then lower it down to get right where we wanna be, boys. All right, so I went ahead and went a little bit lower in the back. And here is the front of that same side. So we're definitely gonna see some results this time. All right, we better fucking see something this time now.
Oh, she going? Oh, she going?
All right, so I had to max the front and back out. Like I said, these aren't super lows. So if you want the stock suspension look, you can just throw them right on the box. If you want them to be as low, these are 15-inch wheels with 45 sidewall on. And after maxing them out, we went down to 23. So we went down a little over an inch. And in the back, we're at 21 1/4. So the back, we actually dropped quite a bit.
Look at this dude.
All right, we just got it finished, set up and everything. We're gonna go ahead and go out tonight, and we wanna make sure it's all nice and clean. So we pulled out the whole fleet, got the helix in the back. I'll be making a video on that soon, but we're gonna wash everything up except the Subaru. We're all finished, washed up, all done. Now to add the finishing touch to it. Here's a little side note. This is my brother's completely clapped out Honda Accord. It needs a new radiator, but he crashed the front of it. So I'm just gonna show y'all me pulling it out with my minivan. Perfect execution. God damn. So this is what we look like, all not sweaty and dirty, but we're gonna be going to a car meet. I'm gonna be riding the scooter out. She's gonna be taking the MR2, and we're gonna cruise a little bit. Y'all want to know what it feels like to be at a Houston car meet? We just have 500 slingshots pull up, all blasting different fucking songs. I mean, look at how this shit is ultimate cringe. Bring back the Ricer Civics, please. I'm so tired of all these stock slingshots.